So looking at this picture, okay, a picture of a bedroom, and remembering what we talked about last class, okay, there are adjectives and nouns. Would anybody like to make a sentence to start with?
There is green rug.
Mm-hmm. Good. Well done. Well done. That's perfect. Okay. Okay. So there is a green rug. Thanks for the. Oh, sorry. Thanks for the contribution. So you have a sentence that is exactly what we
Rodrigo,
talked about last class. Yes.
but I have a question. Bookcase and bookshelf is the same?
No, there is a difference. There is a difference. So, for example, if you talk about, that's a good question. So let's get the two words here. So, bookshelf and bookcase. That's a good question because the words bookshelf and bookcase are made of two words. So let's talk about two different things: the object and why you use the object. Okay, so the objects are different. A shelf is different from a case. So above the table, okay, you can see a flat object full of books. So when you talk why we use a bookshelf or why we use a bookcase, it's the same because it's an object where you keep books. So one flat board is already a shelf. And I remember when I think of the word shelf, I think of a supermarket because when you go to a supermarket, the products are displayed on shelves. Okay? So you can see that the bookcase is on the floor usually, okay, because it's a big furniture that usually is placed on in a room on the floor, and that's a very interesting difference because the preposition is different. Okay, so the books can be in sorry, in a bookcase. Okay, for a bookshelf you would say, oh, I will put the books on the bookshelf. So there are some books on. Let's make it green, shall we? Green will be used for prepositions, okay? But what about bookcase? All right, so for bookcase, we would change the preposition to in instead of on. So let's see. Look at the first sentence. There's a green rug. Let's complete this sentence telling where the rug is. Can we do that? So where is the rug? If we talk about the position, then we will need to use a preposition to say where the rug is. Okay? Did you see the rug? Did everybody see? It's green and right at the bottom of the picture you can see, okay, part of the rug. So let's say where the rug is. Okay, so if you say that something is in the bedroom, it would be perfect. Okay, but what about the position? The position that the rug takes in the bedroom. So
the rug is on the floor.
Yeah, I can hear you, Diego. Good. Was it Diego? So
Gino.
It was Gino. Okay, hey Gino. Good. So the floor is where you step when you are walking. Okay. Then we cannot say in. We must say on the floor. So look, that's the difference. Okay. Because the preposition on means something that is touching, okay, something else, okay, and usually on top of it, okay. So not always, okay, not always on top, but it's touching it. I say not always on top because when you think of the floor, the rug is on the floor, okay. Everything else that is in the bedroom, like the bookcase that we just talked about, the bookcase is usually on the floor, okay. But on is also used for things that are touching, but they are not necessarily on top. And one good example of this difference is for everything that is on the wall, okay. So when you think about your bedroom, what do you have? You have the floor where you can step on. You have the walls, okay, that you can touch, which are all over. So you have 4 walls, okay, usually. And on top on top, if you look up inside the bedroom, you see the ceiling, okay. And so everything that would be touching the floor or touching the walls or touching the ceiling would get the preposition on, okay. So one example is there's a green rug on the floor, okay. So can you see the bed? Okay, right next to the bed there is a wall, okay. So there is a bed, there's a bed. Can you give me an adjective for the bed?
Old.
Okay, old. There is. Okay, so if the bed is old, you would say old bed, old bed. And can I say old bed? Old bed. Old starts with a vowel sound. So I have to change to N. Okay? So don't forget to change when you talk about something old, an old, okay? If you say there's a comfortable bed, or there's a beautiful bed, or there's a nice bed, okay? These beautiful, nice, comfortable start with consonant sounds. So you say a comfortable bed, a beautiful bed, a nice bed. But for old, we must say N, okay? N, because of the vowel sound. So here we have the sentence. There's an old bed, okay? And the wall is right next to the bed. So we have a preposition, which I'm going to use now, which is next to. So next to a wall, okay? So the wall, the bed is usually next to something, okay? Next to a wall or next to a window. Next to means that it's really close. It's not far. Remember, far is a long distance. When something is close, it's within a short distance, or sometimes even touching or almost touching. When you look at the picture again, you can see. Let me give you another example of next to. Okay, so on the desk, I can see a laptop computer, and I can also see a lamp. Okay, it's a modern, white, beautiful lamp. It's possible to use more than one adjective for the same object. So if you say there is a rug on the floor, okay, and you say the rug is green, green is one adjective, okay. But if you want to use 2, 3, or 4 adjectives for the same object, it's okay. So it's possible to say, oh, there is a nude green rug on the floor. There's a nude green rug on the floor. So the rug is old and green. Or there's a new green rug on the floor if the rug is new. Okay, so new and green are adjectives, and you can use 2 or more adjectives. Okay, so look at the desk. On top of the desk, there is a lamp. Remember lamp? The light? And it's white, and it looks modern to me. It looks modern to me, so I can say modern. And I can say, I don't know, good. Suppose this lamp is really good. So 3 adjectives, okay? Good, modern, and white. There is an order for the adjectives, but today we don't have time to learn about the order of adjectives. I can teach you that on some other day, okay? I can bring you that subject. But the correct order would be good, modern, white, lamp, okay? So there's a good, modern, white lamp. There's a good, modern, white lamp on the desk, okay? And this lamp is next to the laptop computer, okay? So there is, oops, there is a good, modern, the M didn't come out. There's a good, modern, white lamp on the desk next to the laptop computer. So there you are. There's a good, modern, white lamp. So I have 3 adjectives to describe the lamp. Good, modern, and white. The color, the fact that it's new, it's not old, okay? It's the opposite of old. And the fact that it's white, the color, okay? So there's a good, modern, white lamp on the desk next to the laptop computer, okay? So on the desk is the preposition for where the lamp is, because it's touching the desk. And next to, it's a preposition that shows where the lamp is in relation to the computer, okay? So there we are. Here we have 2 prepositions, on and next to, okay? If you look at the bed, next to the bed, there is a wall. And on the wall, you have some pictures, okay? So there are 4 pictures. I can see 4 pictures, okay? There are 4 pictures on the wall next to the bed, okay? There's a green rug on the floor. There is a good modern white lamp on the desk next to the laptop computer. There are 4 pictures on the wall next to the bed, okay? So I'm going to write a new sentence here, okay? About this bedroom. Yes, Jacqueline, please.
So I can say the notice board is under the bookshelf.
Yeah, perfect. That's the word I was looking for, okay? So under the bookshelf is the word I was looking for. So it's a preposition of position, okay? And you can see, oops, and you can see that the bookshelf and the notice board are both on the wall. Okay, both. The bookshelf's on the wall, the notice board's on the wall, but there is a difference in level. Okay, one is higher than the other is lower. Okay, so the notice board is lower here, and the bookshelf is a little higher. So to get a book, you have to stretch your hand, stretch your arm to get a book.
Rodrigo,
Yes, go ahead.
could you use the word bellow?
Yes, good question. The pronunciation is below, exactly. So the word below is the opposite of the word above, okay? These words, below and above, they mean a difference in level, okay? And they are opposites. Okay, so if you talk about the bookshelf and let's talk about the bookshelf and the desk. Okay, I think it's a good example. So there is a bookshelf, above the table. Can you see? Okay. So what's on the table? The computer on the table. The lamp is on the table. What else? There are some boxes on the table. Okay, boxes. Okay, these things are touching the table, and so we use on. But for the bookshelf, which is not touching the table, we use above. Above. So above would be the opposite of below. Okay, and below would be abaixo, and under would be embaixo. Okay, so if you think about this in Portuguese, I don't know the difference in Portuguese, but it's really confusing sometimes. Okay? So to me, anything that is not touching okay, I think the best rule, okay, a melhor regra que eu posso dar para vocês para definir, mas eu vou usar below ou eu vou usar under, ok? Acho que a melhor regra é assim, pensa no contrário, pensa na palavra above. Above é acima, ok? E geralmente quando você usa above para outra coisa, a gente usa below, ok? Por exemplo, quando a gente fala assim, below the skies, ok? Abaixo dos céus, tudo que está abaixo dos céus, a gente usa below, ok? So, the opposite would be the table. The table is below. Então, se você puder usar above para o contrário, a gente escolhe o below, ok? Para falar que aquilo está abaixo. The table is below the bookshelf. Mais alguma preposição que a gente possa usar para preposições? There is. Deixa eu voltar para vocês. Não, vocês estão vendo o quarto aí. Ok.
There isn't a mirror in that bedroom.
Yes, good sentence. Okay. There you go. Okay. So I'm going to repeat that sentence. So we have the sentence. There is a bookshelf above the table. The table is below the bookshelf. There isn't a mirror in that bedroom, okay? Or in the bedroom, in that bedroom is the same. When you're talking about that bedroom. I think most of the prepositions are here, okay? We may have others, but above, below, under, on, or on top of. Sometimes we use on top of, okay? It's okay to use on top of. It's the same. Like, for example, on top of. In the last sentence, I just put there are some books on top of a bookshelf, okay? So that's okay too, all right? Any other prepositions that you would think of that is in front of or behind? Yes.
Is at a preposition? At?
Yes. Sorry. I just coughed. Yeah. Yes, it is. But we use at for. Okay. I'm going to find a sentence using at, so you see the difference. There's there is no person in this bedroom, okay? Or there aren't any people in this bedroom. So let's use some imagination, okay? Imagine you are in this bedroom, okay? And you go in this bedroom and you sit down on the chair. Can you see the white chair? Okay. So if you are in this bedroom and you sit on top of the chair and you start typing on the keyboard of the laptop computer, then using our imagination, we can say there is a person, you, okay, or a person, any person. There's a person on the chair, and this person is at the computer. So this is one use for at as a preposition because as a preposition of place. So this is a good question, Jacqueline, because at is a preposition that can be used for time, position, and other situations of in English. Okay, so when we use at for position, so at the moment I am here at the computer. Okay, so when we are at the computer, we are not on top of the computer, we're not inside the computer, but we are at. Que seria em português assim, a pessoa está ao computador. Não sei se a gente usa isso em português com essa mesma, parece formal, né? Fala isso, mas a pessoa está ao computador. Não sei se é uma boa frase, se é uma boa tradução, mas there is, eu vou pôr there isn't, porque nesse caso não tem, ok? A person at the computer. Ok, mas at the computer. E outro exemplo que eu posso dar, quando a pessoa está batendo na porta. Okay? So, if the person is knocking on the door, knock is to use your hand to call someone by hitting the door. Okay, so if there's a door and you are knocking on the door, we say that you are at the door. Okay, so if you hear a knock, this is a knock. Okay, if you hear that noise, it's a knock, and then you can say, oh, there's someone at the door. Okay, why? Because I can hear someone knocking. If there's a person knocking, the person is at the door. Okay, so for position, it's a good question, Jacqueline, because for position we use at for people who are at the door, at the computer, okay? Things like that. But because it's different from on and different from in. Okay, so there isn't a person at the computer. What about in front of and behind? Look at the notice board. The notice board is on the wall. The notice board is above the desk. Okay, above the desk on the wall. But look at the desk, at the desktop, the laptop computer, and the notice board. Okay, what can you say about the position of the notice board relative to the laptop computer, and vice versa? The laptop computer related to the notice board. The laptop, the computer is close to you, and then the notice board is behind it. Okay, because it's the laptop computer is in front of so in front of would be something that is between you and it depends on where you're observing from. Okay, so if you are observing from where you are here, you look at this bedroom and you see the laptop computer, and it's closest to you than the notice board. Okay, so look at the two last sentences. Okay, the laptop computer is in front of the notice board, and the notice board is behind the laptop computer. Okay, now we can also say that something is between when there are two objects placed one on each side of the object we're talking about. Okay, can you see the wardrobe? So the wardrobe is next to the desk. In fact, the wardrobe is to the right of the desk. Okay, so to the right or on the right. So we also have position using right and left. Okay, right and left. So right is if you look at this picture, the wardrobe is on the right of the desk. Okay, and look at the laptop computer and the lamp. Okay, the laptop computer is to the right of the lamp, and the lamp is to the left of the laptop computer. Okay, so if you think about this and you look at the laptop computer, there is a lamp to the left of it, and there's a wardrobe to the right. Okay, so we can make these sentences, and we can also say that the laptop computer is between the lamp and the wardrobe. So the laptop computer is between the wardrobe and the lamp. Okay, laptop computer is to the right of, it's to the right of the lamp. Okay, the lamp is to the left of the laptop computer. Okay, so we have three more prepositions right there. Okay, to the left of, to the right of, and to the right of, and between. Okay, I'm just making them green so you can see them easily. Okay, I have another picture. Look, where's the other picture? Presentation. This one. Okay. I can see lots of objects in that picture. Okay, I can see the computer, the chair. I can see the table or desk. I can see the wardrobe. I can see a picture on the wall. Objects on the shelves. Okay, objects on the shelves. I can see the ceiling. Remember the ceiling. Okay, so there are some lights.
It's a modern bedroom.
Yes, it's a modern bedroom. Look at the lights on the ceiling, and you can see the rug on the floor. You can see the bedspreads on the bed. We didn't talk about bedspread. Okay, bedspread is what you put to cover the bed. Okay, you can see you can see some pillows on the bed. You can see the lamp. Okay, what else? Well, so there are some objects that look like mirrors. I don't know if they are mirrors or not. Anyway, I can see 3 windows on the wall. Okay, so I would like you to try to describe this bedroom. Okay, I'm going to send you this picture of a bedroom on the WhatsApp group, and I'm going to give you a task for homework. Okay, writing down sentences about this bedroom. But you can use another picture. You can choose a different picture if you want. You can take a picture with your phone. You can choose a picture on the internet. It doesn't matter as long as you find a picture to describe. Okay, use adjectives. You can use more than one adjective. Okay, it's a good idea to use 2 or 3 adjectives to describe one object, because it makes your text richer and more interesting to read. And then you can use prepositions of place. Okay, and I'm going to give you more prepositions of place in other situations. For example, when we use there is, there are to describe places in a city. Okay, like when you look at a map of a city or a street, some streets, you can describe places. Okay, you can describe talk about the places in that street, in that city, in that street. Okay, so thank you very much. Today we're going to end here, and I hope you enjoyed I hope you enjoyed the bedroom description, and continue practicing, do your homework, and next class we're going to end the describing places topic. Okay, so I like this topic, but I have a lot of vocabulary that I need to give you. And okay, so we need more than one class. That's why I'm doing this step by step. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy doing your homework. If you have questions, please reach to me ask me the questions on the WhatsApp group.